Hi, this is Dr. Julie Gilbert from Oregon Weight and Wellness, and today I am joined with Andrea. By Andrea. Hi, Andrea. Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure, yes. My name is Andrea. I am a second-year PA student at George Fox University, and for the month of July, I have been here at Oregon Weight and Wellness, and I'll be here for another couple weeks.
Awesome. Yeah, it's been great to have Andrea and show her a little bit about what we do here at Oregon Weight and Wellness, and she's been a great addition, catching on very quickly. So it gives me hope and comfort to know that there are upstanding and quality students entering the medical field and taking up the mantle to help people in their wellness. So, well, we gave Rachel, shout out to Rachel. She's under the weather today, so she's recovering. Get better, Rachel, get well soon. And she'll join us again next week. But we wanted to continue our conversation in food rules. We've been talking through Michael Pollan's book. We're on chapter 55, and we're coming to the end here. We're gonna figure out where we're going next, but don't worry, we'll have plenty to talk about. But chapter 55, Andrea says, eat meals.
Eat meals.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you think about that?
Yeah. So he talks about eating meals versus snacking. And really the focus is eating meals that are made of nourishing real foods, because the culture nowadays is this continual snacking all day long. And oftentimes the snacks aren't nourishing foods.
Right.
It's the processed foods that are easy and convenient. And so it kind of called me out a little bit. I'm a big snacker.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, because we like to practice what we preach. That's right. Yeah, snacking actually is kind of a new thing. And it was born out of the 80s, the snack well, when we first started taking the fat out of food. Then guess what? When you take fat out of food, because anyway, the reason we did, well, I'm saying we as in culture, as in food industry, they took the fat out of food because we thought that eating fat made us fat and gave us heart disease. But unfortunately for us, I'm actually thankful about that. That's not true. But anyway, when you take the fat out of food, it doesn't taste great and it doesn't keep you full and satisfied. So out of taking fat out of food, the food industry created this snacking culture. And so, we have snack wells. Yeah. And all these little snack foods, and everybody's snacking all day. And when you snack, you don't eat enough to maybe trigger the satiety hormones in your small intestine, that CCK we've been talking about, PYY, oxyntomodulin, and GLP-1. Ooh, I'm talking fancy because I got the student here. But you're not letting your gut create those or release those hormones to tell your brain that you're full and satisfied, versus eating a meal. Yeah, like we just had. We had a lunch. What'd you have for lunch?
I had a taco salad with peppers and cauliflower and onions. So good.
Yeah.
What'd you have?
Yeah. Okay.
I watched you eat it.
Right. Yeah, I just got I ate slowly. I think slower than Gail says. I don't know about that. But so I had right-overs. I'm going to call them right-overs because I purposefully left this over, but I had my grilled hamburger, grass-fed hamburger on a bed of greens, and I had my purple cabbage. I've been just totally into purple cabbage lately. Love it. And then there was red peppers cut up, and then I had some cucumber and zucchini in there, and onion, and there was a little quinoa. Okay, Rachel, quinoa just for you. The quinoa. But yeah, so and feta cheese. So it was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a meal. I mean, it was a meal. It was full, made me full and feel satisfied. And I'm not going to have to eat now for another several hours.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's like 12:30. I probably won't eat until 5:30.
Mm-hmm.
And this is going to sustain me because of how it caused my stomach to stretch. The meal actually signaled nutrient sensors in my stomach, and then the different components of that have made other hormones be released to go to my brain and say, hey, Julie, you've got enough food, you don't have to eat anything.
Right.
So that's a difference between eating a meal that you sit down for and you're very purposeful about, intentional, mindful, and then just kind of mindless snacking.
Because I mean, he talks about people doing the mindless snacking, but also the eating while in the car. And I think that oftentimes when you're eating in the car, likely you're feeling rushed and you're going to be eating more. You're not giving the chance for your body to recognize that it's full. So I liked kind of him talking about that as well. Like
right. Yeah. When you do more than just eat, right? When you're doing other things, like you got to pay attention to the road, right? You got to, hopefully you're paying attention to the road. You've seen people drive on. Like, oh, pay attention to the road. But when you are distracted, there's distracted driving, but there's also distracted eating. That's exactly right. And it might be eating while you're in the car, it might be eating in front of the TV, it might be eating at your computer. But if you eat that way in a distracted pattern, then to your point, you're just not gonna recognize when you feel full. Yeah. And maybe you eat more food than you actually really need. So so eating meals rather than snacking, and whether you eat 2 meals a day, 3 meals a day, sometimes we see people that have had a bariatric surgery, and they actually should probably eat 4 meals a day, depending on where they are in their progress. But but everybody's individual, and this is where we encourage people to become their own experts. Yeah. So for me right now, I eat 2 meals a day, and I'm satisfied. Yeah, that's good. So how about you? How many meals are you eating?
I typically eat 3 meals a day. I try not to snack, and I think that also helps me enjoy my food more when I'm eating it.
Oh, great! Good point.
Yes.
Yeah, you look forward to the meal.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Instead of just cutting the edge off, then I can really, with a snack that doesn't really satisfy, then I can be fully satisfied with the meal.
Good.
Yeah. Doesn't shortchange my nourishment.
Yeah, great. And this is so great. I think of when I was a medical student, what I was eating. It's not good. I mean, compared to the meal that Andrea just shared with me, I mean, I was eating, a Diet Coke and a bag of Cheetos. Not good. Yeah, I remember on a that was a dermatology rotation. On a cardiology rotation, I was eating those little nut bars.
Yeah.
Little Debbie peanut butter bars. Those are so good, but they're not good for you. I did a lot of snacking. I never said so. Good for you for way ahead of the game.
Yes.
If you have these healthy habits that you're practicing, then you can share with your patients and.
I will say the snack thing has been a recent change.
Okay.
Thanks to you.
Well.
And just more education on it, which is why it's important to have these types of things to educate people on.
Right. Yeah, great.
Ways to fuel yourself.
Yeah. So where do you go? You're going to spend another week or so here, and then where do you go next?
Yes, next I will be doing my surgery rotation, which will be thoracic oncology in Portland. So that'll be a very big change from this, but I think still having the tools on talking with people and helping guide lifestyle. And that's
Right.
really what you do. So yeah, I'll be able to take these skills with me. It's really good.
Well, Andrea, it's great having you here.
Thank you.
Yeah, really appreciate it. Yeah, and thanks for joining us, and we will see you next time on What's for Dinner. Oh, I almost forgot. What are you having for dinner?
Oh,
Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay.
It might be. We'll just pretend that this is it. This tofu egg salad. So there's no eggs. I live with my vegan in-laws, so tofu egg salad. It's really good on like a bed of greens.
Oh, that sounds great.
That's my guess.
Tofu salad. So it's like a salad, but
Yes.
instead of having the eggs, the hard-boiled eggs,
Yeah.
you have is that tofu.
Tofu.
That
Yeah.
sounds good. Actually, I could
Yes.
get into that. I saw that. I don't know if Trader Joe's is starting to carry this, but I saw tofu at Trader. Maybe they just put it in a different location. But Rachel has introduced me to some tofu.
Yes.
And so I'm going to try it again. But my son works at Fitz, and which is, you may know, is the fish store on 12th Street. And so he's going to bring home some fish. And he grills fish, and we'll have it over a bed of some kind of vegetable. Oh, I might do some zoodles. So I have some zucchini. I might do zoodles. So I might saute that a little bit with olive oil and garlic and basil, and then we can put the fish over that. Ooh, that sounds really
That
good.
sounds really
All
good.
right, 5:30 in my house. All right, thanks. Goodbye, everybody, and stay healthy. And drink your water today. It's so hot.